Was Kevin Durant's stay in Golden State good for the NBA?
Oh, boy. I tend to not look at these things as what's good or bad for the NBA, Dan, but just kind of what is, and then we just see where the consequences of it are. But, I mean, now that it's over, look, there's this love-hate thing we do with dynasties, with super teams. We love them or love to hate them. We resent them. And I know in this case, because people didn't feel like it was organically built or because Durant joined in a ready-made championship team, that somehow made it even worse than the average. I don't care about any of that. But I do think that, the ratings show that there was incredible interest in the playoffs and the finals in the last few years. I think local ratings were down in the last few years on a lot of the regional sports networks, which it's hard to divine what that means. It may mean that there's a lack of hope and intrigue in certain markets because of the fact that it felt like the championship was preordained. It's hard to know how to analyze that. I do think that this 5-year Warriors run in total, with and without Durant, the whole thing, it was good for the NBA in that people were really, really interested in the Warriors, and the Warriors played an incredible brand of basketball with some of the greatest players in the sport's history, and people wanted to watch that. So I think on balance it was probably good. I also think that the crash and burn now of the Warriors, or at least the temporary pause, means there's going to be a lot more intrigue about next season and who can win the title. Even though the Warriors aren't the defending champions, it's just going to feel a lot more wide open, and I have to think that's a good thing.
If you could say to Durant prior to making that decision, Golden State, this is what's going to happen. You're going to win a couple of titles, and you're going to blow out your Achilles, and then you're going to leave. Would he sign up for that?
Oh, interesting. I think most guys would tell you at the outset, hell yes. I think, and we see it all the time, right? We see guys sacrifice their bodies in the sport. Not all of them do. We've seen, Kobe Bryant played through all kinds of ridiculous stuff. We all know, in football, Ronnie Lott chopping off his pinky or part of it. I mean, athletes will go to extreme lengths at times to guarantee themselves the chance to win, much less the guarantee to win. So if you're telling him this is the bargain you're paying in advance, your deal with the devil, you're going to spend 3 years there, win 2 titles, 2 finals MVPs, but you're going to leave with a pretty lousy injury at age almost 31, I think he might take it.
For more Dan Patrick Show, tune into Audience Channel 239 on DirecTV. Stream for free on BR Live or download the Dan Patrick Show app.